Tomorrow's headlines today and this morning, we are delving into the state of higher education and the uptick in lobbying money among our local universities. Joining me from outside the Raleigh Eyewitness News Center, that is News and Observer reporter Korie Dean. Korie, good morning. Let's jump right into this. Let's start by talking about why we are seeing so many of our local universities spending so much more money on their federal lobbying and some of the issues that they're focusing on.
Yeah, I mean, I think it all goes, to the heart of that this is a really chaotic and challenging time for higher ed. I mean, we've seen the Trump administration really crack down on higher ed, from DEI to federal research spending, and that's where a lot of these federal lobbyists come in, and they're lobbying on those issues. You think about the big, beautiful bill, the federal budget bill that passed earlier this summer, and a lot of the lobbying efforts were around that. The universities get a lot of federal money that go into their budget. We've also seen them lobby on things like student visas for international students, which has been a really big issue as international students are trying to come to this country to learn. So it's just a whole host of issues, and we've really seen federal lobbying increase at our universities here.
Okay, so let's talk dollars and cents. Korie, you crunched the numbers. How much money have the Triangle's biggest universities spent on lobbying so far this year?
Yeah, so we've seen really big increases at UNC, which has spent more than $500,000 so far this year. That's more than 5 times the money that they had spent at this point last year. Duke has spent more than $700,000. That's nearly double what they had spent at this time last year. We've also seen outside of the Triangle, schools like Davidson is using a lobbyist for the first time on record. UNC Charlotte is using a lobbyist for the first time in a decade. So really all around, we're seeing an uptick in spending and people getting in this federal lobbying game.
So lots of lobbyists, lots of money. In your report, Korie, you reveal some campuses are now using outside lobbyists, including some pretty high-profile figures. Okay, drop some names here. Who are these folks, and what work are they doing?
Yeah, so both Duke and UNC are using a firm called DLA Piper, and former North Carolina Senator Richard Burr is actually among the lobbyists that are doing that work for Duke and UNC. So obviously a big Republican figure in our state and national politics for several years. UNC is using a firm called Checkmate Government Relations, which is run by someone named Ches McDowell, who's the brother of Congressman Addison McDowell, who's a North Carolina congressman. He also has really close ties to the Trump family, goes on hunting trips with them and things of that nature. So we're seeing really connected people who are connected with Republican politics step in, and the universities are now looking to them to use their services.
Korie Dean helping us understand how the sausage is getting made between the Triangle and Washington, D.C. Korie, thank you so much. You can read more of Korie's reporting in the News and Observer right there on the website or on Sunday's paper. Korie, thanks.